here, you look straight doing like this.
Well, we are now in our London Square, but London Square doesn't have to just be London. For example, London Square has been multiple locations all over the world in Marvel's Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. and Marvel's Agent Carter. It's also been India in the Mindy Project starring Mindy Kaling. It's also been New York. It was New York in an episode of How I Met Your Mother, the season 6 episode Subway Wars, where the group of friends is having this big race around this New York City to thank Oscorp in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, starring Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. But again, it's just the outside of Oscorp. The inside would have been built in a soundstage.
It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Oh, I tried to pause it. I didn't pause it quickly. There were so many amazing, great directors here, not just on our back lot, but all over at Universal, like Steven Spielberg, Jordan Peele, Angelina Jolie, Ron Howard, and Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that enabled me to direct this. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
And as you return to Skull Island, please remember to remain seated at all times, keeping arms, legs, personal belongings inside the tram, and please no flash photography.
We really put a lot of thought into the character and personality of Kong, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. You know, he is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. Okay, glasses on, everybody.
for King Kong 363. Let us chime out here with actual dinosaurs on the loose, right? Oh no, did you hear that? No, that mobile lamp is another picture card. I want to pull up a little bit of it from a scene from that movie right here. Getaway car where we're going because we are now headed to two of the most historic sets still standing in Hollywood today. The Bates Motel and the Psycho House from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Now there is a rumor that there is 12 rooms. Come out and say hello and maybe talk to us about some of these vacancies and, you know, maybe some of you might want to rent a room. Oh, look, and there he is. Hey, Norman. We were just talking about you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you with a guest right now? I think he might be helping a guest with their luggage. I'm so sorry. Oh, dear. All right, well, it appears we are witnessing a very serious crime being committed right now, and a lot of you are getting it on tape. And, well, I am narrating it on a microphone to a large 4-car tram, so he has noticed us. Hey, Norman, we can keep a secret, right, everyone? We're all friends. We're just gonna, drive. Oh, no. You just missed it back there. One of the most awe-inspiring. This is a real Boeing 747 that the production team at Paramount got and destroyed for this movie starring Tom Cruise, directed by Steven Spielberg, War of the World. Here to talk to you more about this iconic set is the production team.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
What's going on?
That the Academy Awards are last night for like an achievement award. Now on your right hand side you're getting a look at what was Cabot Cove on Angela Lansbury's TV show Murder, She Wrote. Your right hand side we have our chicken ranch. Now this chicken ranch is a practical set, meaning you can build inside, outside, and all around it. But it is surrounded by a facade, meaning you build just the part of the house that the camera will see. Because we don't need to build the whole house for it to look like this chicken ranch as a neighbor on camera. Just the part of the house that the camera will see. Now you can see this chicken ranch in Dolly Parton's Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, in Mindy Driver's TV show about a boy, and in LMFAO's music video, Sorry for Party Rockin', and the backlot. So this is what we like to call our Colonial Street. But you probably don't call this Colonial Street. You might call this a couple other names, like Mockingbird Lane. That's because the Lavender House here on your left-hand side is 1313 Mockingbird Lane. And that is where the Munsters live for their TV show. You might also call this Wisteria Lane. That's because this is where the Desperate Housewives live for their tremendously successful 8-season run on ABC. Now, most of these houses are just shells. Again, you can film all around them, but there's something on the inside. But since the house sets, again, meaning you can film inside, outside, all around. Video for the song The Dilemma, featuring Kelly Rowland of Destiny's Child. So this was Nellyville for that music video. Now, this greenhouse here on your left-hand side is where the Cleavers lived in the Leave It to Beaver movie. They lived in our sound stages for their TV show, but that's where they lived in the movie. That is also where Bryan Cranston lived in Windham. And now Windham's another great example of why we can't film in an actual neighborhood, because they landed a big helicopter right in the middle middle of our Colonial Street, and that just wouldn't be possible if those are all houses that were occupied by people. By him, it's also a Christmas movie, so they made our Colonial Street look like a winter wonderland. So talk about a really cool triple threat. Robert Zemeckis also has offices in these bungalows, and you might know him as the director of Back to the Future. Now, on your left-hand side, in bungalow 5195, you'll see a familiar silhouette. That is the silhouette of Alfred Hitchcock. That used to be his bungalow, but it now belongs to the De Laurentiis Company. And something spooky must run in the water of that bungalow, because it now belongs, like I said, the De Laurentiis Company. They are the ones who brought the legend of Hannibal Lecter to the big and small screen. Now, on your left-hand side, we have our two newest, different route today than the tour normally would. You are going to get to see our Universal Studios Monster Mural. And I'm so excited because this is the only way that you can see it if the tour goes this way. Now, we are known for our monster movies here at Universal and inventing the monster movie form in San Francisco. It's so cool. Now here's what it looks like a subway in San Francisco. And just look at all of these holes. California for time to time. California for time to time, but we're being seated again. Here to talk to you more about this iconic set is the production team.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
when you first began to sit down and talk about that thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it is just so. That thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it is just something you don't see.
You're doing good. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Stay on closed. Get in.
Now, I quickly want to point out that log cabin behind this disaster set on your left-hand side because it was most famously used in John Candy's hit comedy, The Great Outdoors. Nice on a bright and sunny day like today. Sometimes we need something that's a little bit more dramatic. So we can create thunder by using sound effects, lightning by using strobe lights, and then using a sprinkler system that shoots recycled water directly up into the sky, we can create rain. And the reason we want to shoot that water straight up into the sky is so it falls down to earth naturally, giving the illusion of a rainstorm and not like you're in the shower. Then I'm going to turn this water off. Jose, that off button is actually not working. We don't have an emergency off button, right? No, I didn't think so. All right, well, I'm so sorry. We are actually not allowed to pull it until I turn this water off. So keep taking pictures and videos, and I'm just going to keep hitting the button. Oh no, I hit too many times. Now there's a flash flood. All right, we just played a little trick on you. That flash flood was supposed to happen. It's actually just gallons and gallons and gallons of recycled water that are now making their way back over to the top of the hill to surprise an extra. You can see that flash flood effect in Lady Gaga's Judas music video, and you can also see it right here on your screens in the movie Big Fat Liar, starring Amanda Bynes, Paul Giamatti, and Frankie Muniz. Have I ever? That is also where Quentin Tarantino filmed his Academy Award-winning film for Best Original Screenplay, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Margot Robbie, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt also won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in that film. That is also where Angeline film. Now, I mentioned earlier, Angeline is a Peacock original. It's based off of the life of Angeline, and for those of you who might not know who she is the world's very first person who is famous just for being famous. So before there was Paris Hilton or Kim Kardashian, there is Angeline. Angeline was known for just kind of putting billboards of herself all over town with her face. So if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the cord to get my attention, and I will be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Now on your right hand side you'll see a green sign that says welcome to the good place. Well, that's because we are headed into our Little Europe sets right now, but Little Europe has been home to the exterior sets of The Good Place for the past few years. So welcome to the afterlife. Now here in the afterlife, we have chocolate stores where everything's chocolate, bookstores, all the books, clothing stores where everything fits, and lots of frozen yogurt shops. So let's take a look around and take a look at our screens to see if you notice anything familiar.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this.
You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Now, if you're as big a fan of The Good Place as I am, you'll know this train station on your left-hand side plays a very important part of the show, but you might also notice it's not big enough to fit a full train over there. So what did we do? Well, they just had the front half of a train be there, and some people it was Paris in an episode of Gilmore Girls, when Lorelai and Christopher went on a romantic date in Paris. It's also been fictional places, like it was Genovia in The Princess Diaries 2, a royal engagement starring Anne Hathaway, the part with the singing and the dancing and the kids. Well, that was all right there in our little...
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you.
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not...
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got you. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of...
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.